Today's video is going to be of us taking a little day trip to a nearby town of Todi, not Todi, Todi. Today we decided to drive to the nearby town of Todi. It was a 30-minute drive from our hotel in Saragano. We soon found that putting the name of the town into Google Maps was great for getting us directions there, but would try to take us to the center of town, which is not where you want to go, because the center of town is often a historic center where driving is either difficult or not allowed. On this day, we accidentally made one turn following what the GPS instructions told us to do, and the next thing you know, we're in the center of town, where parking is minimal, traffic is difficult to maneuver. The streets don't have well-posted signage and are often one way. So here we are trying to find our way out. Once we headed out of the town, we were able to find parking outside of the historic town. And then the next problem would be making sure to ping your location so you can find your way back to your car. Once we parked, we headed in on foot to this cute little town, which of course was completely uphill. So we walked uphill for a ways to the center of town. One thing I liked about driving in Italy is, unlike the trains, driving allows you to visit these small little towns that are more unknown and less touristy. These towns are just filled with people living their daily lives, going to school and working, and it gives you just a real sense of what Italian life is like. The countryside views are amazing. Green rolling hills, fields of yellow flowers. It was a school day, and this is the high school here on the right. You'll see a high school student looking out the window waving to me. We happened upon this little pizzeria where we stopped to grab some lunch. They had a lot of variety, these little sandwiches that looked like grilled cheese. They were roasting pork and chicken over an open fire that smelled delicious. We ended up deciding to get a lasagna with a ragu sauce, a cannelloni, and then one of those grilled cheese type sandwiches, which actually ended up being like a hash brown potato with ham and cheese inside. We ended up taking our food outside and eating in the sun in the piazza. We had the 2 pasta entrees, the 1 little sandwich, and 2 Peroni beers, and it was €22. As we sat outside, we were joined by a group of teenagers from the local high school. They were polite kids who looked just like kids in the United States. One was wearing a Tupac t-shirt, another one with a North Face t-shirt. They sat there politely just hanging out with their friends on some kind of break from class. Then we wandered over to this church. and toured around the church for a few minutes. It was a beautiful church with stained glass and paintings. After touring the church, we walked over to the town square where there were a few kids playing football in the street. Then we decided to head over and get some gelatos. We found this little gelato shop. I got 2 scoops, a cherry and a lemon. And Rick got some flavor we really weren't even sure what it was called, but it was caramel and had little bits of cake in it. As we enjoyed our gelato, we walked down the streets looking at store windows. And in this store window, I thought it was interesting that the mannequin had on a LA Lakers t-shirt. Cute little bookstore, and a few other stores that we went in and out of. And I saw this man sitting in his shop working, so we went in to see what he was painting and loved all of his artwork. So we ended up spending quite a bit of time talking to him and learning about his craft and buying a few items to take home. Thanks for joining us. If you enjoyed this video, we have other videos on our recent trip to Italy, and please consider subscribing because we have many trips coming up, so we'll have lots more content to share. See you again soon. Bye for now.